とにかく新聞やテレビを見ていても真実は何も伝わってこない、何もわからない、何が起きてるのか、世の中のことが全然分かってこないようなメディアである。で政府は全く国民の意思を無視して戦争へと突き進もうとし、国民の誰も望んでいない消費税を上げ、国民の誰も希望してない TPP を推進しようとしている。もうとにかくやることなすこと全部国民の意思と全く反対のことをやっていながら、なぜか選挙で勝つ。このおかしさ、不思議さになんで国民が気がつかないのか。不正選挙、それしかない。
僕が主催しているリチャード・コシミズ独立党という、親睦団体なのか圧力団体なのかよくわからないんですが、ヤクザっていう人もいるし、確かに僕の風貌はほとんどヤクザの親分なんで、で最近少し白髪も増えてきたんで、凄みが増しているということなんですが、この不正選挙というものを追及してまして、これ2012年の衆議院、13年の参議院、そして2014年、去年の衆議院、この3回に確実に大規模な不正が行われていると。その結果として自民党と公明党が政権を盗み取ったというふうに判断しています。で、この間の直近の衆議院選挙に我々はたくさんの人がチェック監視に回りまして、いろんな不正の証拠を収集しました。でその証拠を持って今東京高等裁判所に殴り込みをかけてます。でその殴り込みというのが、不正選挙裁判というのがですね、お国の都合で全て3月13日に集約されてしまって、この日に4、5件の不正選挙裁判が一気に行われるということなんですね。でその日に指定してきたんですね。でまず初っ端に10時、これ10時の後半には僕も原告として参加します。それから13時10分にもあるということで、この日に実はその一番最初の10時のやつはですね、4件の訴訟を全部1件にまとめられてしまったんですね。要するに訴状の内容が似ているからという口実でもって4件を1件にまとめてきたんですね、東京高裁は。でとにかくこの日一日で騒ぎを収束させようという魂胆が丸見えなんで、おそらく警備陣も100人以上を動員してくるであろうと。その警備陣が果たして東京高裁の職員なのか、それとも信濃町にある某宗教団体の牙城会という連中なのか、これをじっくりと見極めるチャンスでもあるということなんで、ぜひ皆さん3月13日は東京高等裁判所にお越しください。大変面白いものが見えると思います。ありがとうございます。
Hello, Mr. Yuki. I've heard that you brought an action in the Osaka High Court for regular elections earlier this month. Could you explain us what was going on?
Sure. Hi, I'm Masayuki Yuki, the plaintiff who sued Kobe Election Committee for election fraud during the last national lower house election in Osaka High Court. In Japan, voting side and counting sides are different. All evidences supporting the rigged elections, I did two things to test the integrity of the vote counting system. One, I dropped an iPod Touch with my vote into the ballot box and tried to follow the ballot box with iCloud. And two, I wrote my vote with color markers with unique illustrations. My iCloud photo failed because my iPod Touch went into sleep mode. But my iPod Touch came back to me 2 days later, not the following day. The ballot box is supposed to be open on the election day. So what took them so long? Maybe the ballot box didn't go where it's supposed to be. I tried to see my iPod and my vote when the votes are counted, But the address for vote counting sites on the internet was wrong, which is illegal. So I filed a lawsuit against Kobe Election Committee asking for the reason for taking 2 days to find my iPod Touch, and 2, the reason for putting a wrong address for vote counting site, and 3, summoning election observers for witness as they should have seen my unique vote. The judge simply ignored all my points and announced the date of sentence. Ignoring my points and trying to close the trial as soon as possible, this is not a fair trial at all. To make a long story short, my conclusion is, 1, judges and election committee are all working together to suppress the fact that election fraud occurred. And 2, Shinzo Abe is a fake prime minister.
Hi, it's March 13, 2015. Today is the day of a big event. I'm now at the Tokyo High Court. Major lawsuits are going on for rigged elections in Japan. Of course, major media never talk about it. Today, we will see any justice ever exists in Japan.
As soon as I stepped through the gate, I was surrounded by several security guards trying to physically remove me from the premises. One of the nicer security guards told me that I could still shoot from outside the gate. The court spectators were determined by lottery, as the seats were very limited. Many people lost on the lottery were trying to get in the building so that they could listen from the hallway. Anyway, putting my camera into my bag, I was able to get in the building. Knowing there is actually no legal power against camera shooting, I took out my handycam, trying to interview the people in the hallway. As soon as one of the security guards found me holding a camera, a bunch of them rushed at me.
どうして
Here is a video someone took using a hidden camera while I was being removed from the building by security guards.
暴力はいけませんよ。暴力はいけませんよ。暴力はいけませんよ。差し的な法的根拠ありませんよ。暴力の根拠ありませんよ。暴力の根拠ありません。暴力はいけませんよ。暴力だ。犯罪だ。犯罪だ。
They held me by both arms, dragging me out, and treated me as if I was a criminal. They kicked me out via the rear exit and told me that I was not allowed to enter the building for the rest of the day. While I was waiting outside the Tokyo High Court, I came across an old gentleman who had a little stand with a few stacks of books which he was selling. His name is Yoshiomi Yamada. Actually, he is the inventor and patent holder of the Inca ticket inspection system. He spent tens of years and millions of yen to introduce this system to the world. However, JR East, the largest railroad company in Japan, suddenly announced that they are going to introduce a breakthrough system, which was identical to Mr. Yamada's invention. Of course, he sued the JR East for patent infringement. All the judges, however, kept dismissing his accusations. Even worse, JR East started to threaten and harass him, while the High Court fabricated all the data and stories to favor the mega corporation. Realizing that there was no justice in the judicial system of Japan, Mr. Yamada decided to publish his book to tell the world how deeply corrupted this country is. Actually, this gentleman is a member of the Japan Independence Party. He was also kicked out from the High Court building as soon as he took this photo. This man is loudly accusing the Tokyo High Court of a wrongdoing. He must have had an extremely bitter experience 16 years ago. Since then, he comes here almost every day to express his anger at injustice caused by Tokyo High Court.